Your dog is staring at you right now, maybe from across the room, maybe from the foot of your bed, and you probably think they just want a treat or it's feeding time. But scientists have discovered something that completely changes what that stare actually means. In fact, dogs communicate with us in over 30 distinct ways every single day, and most people miss almost all of them. By the end of this video, you'll understand your dog on a level most owners never reach. Let's start with that stare. In 2015, Japanese researchers at Azabu University ran a groundbreaking experiment. They had dogs and their owners gaze into each other's eyes for just 30 minutes. What happened next changed everything we thought we knew about dogs. Both the dogs and the owners showed a massive spike in oxytocin, the same hormone released between a mother and her newborn baby. Your dog isn't just staring at you, they're bonding with you, chemically, biologically, on a level that's deeply ancient. But here's the catch. That only works because your dog chose to look at you. If you stare at a dog you don't know, it's a threat, it's a challenge. Same behavior, completely opposite meaning. And that's the core truth of dog psychology. Context is everything. Most people think dogs communicate by barking, but dogs spend only a fraction of their communication in sound. The real language? It's all in the body. Let's break down the signals your dog is sending you right now. The tail. More complex than you think. You already know a wagging tail means happy, right? Wrong. Well, not entirely. Research from the University of Trento found that tail wags actually lean in different directions based on emotion. A wag that leans to the right? That's positive. They're happy to see you. A wag that leans to the left? That signals anxiety or uncertainty. And a tail held high and stiff, even if it's wagging, can mean arousal or dominance, not friendliness. Most people don't know this, but now you do, and it could prevent a dog bite or tell you when your dog needs reassurance. The ears, your dog's emotional radar. Dogs have 18 separate muscles just to move their ears. Humans have 3, and most of us can barely wiggle them. For dogs, the ears are a precision emotional instrument. Ears forward, alert, curious, engaged. Ears flat or pulled back, fear, submission, or in some breeds, pure excitement. One ear up, one down, confused, processing, thinking it through. Sound familiar? That's the look your dog gives you when you say the word walk in a weird voice. Whale eye and the slow blink. Ever noticed your dog showing the whites of their eyes? That crescent of white at the edge? That's called whale eye, and it's a serious warning sign. It means your dog is uncomfortable, stressed, or about to reach their limit. On the flip side, a long, slow blink is a gift. It's your dog saying, "I trust you completely. I am safe with you." You can even do it back. Slow blink at your dog right now. Many dogs will slow blink in return, a silent conversation across the room. For a long time, scientists debated whether dogs actually have emotions. That debate is over. Dr. Gregory Burns at Emory University trained dogs to lie completely still inside MRI machines without sedation and scanned their brains in real time. The results? Dogs have the same brain structures for processing emotion that humans do. The caudate nucleus, the region linked to love, reward, and attachment, lit up in dogs just as it does in humans. Your dog feels joy, fear, grief, love, not in some simplified, lesser version, in ways that are neurologically parallel to your own feelings. The guilty look, and why it might not mean what you think. You come home, the trash is destroyed. Your dog immediately does the look. Ears back, eyes wide, belly low, head tilted down. Guilty, right? Here's where it gets interesting. Researcher Alexandra Horowitz ran an experiment where she told owners their dogs had misbehaved, even when the dogs had done absolutely nothing wrong. The innocent dogs still showed the guilty look the moment their owner walked in with a stern face. So that look isn't guilt. It's not even about what they did. It's your dog reading your emotions and responding to your body language. They're reacting to you. Think about that. Your dog is so emotionally attuned to you that they mirror your mood before you've even spoken a word. Real quick, if you're finding this as wild as I did when I first learned it, hit that subscribe button. We go deep on animal behavior, science, and the bond between humans and dogs every week. Now, back to the good stuff. Here's the part of this video that might actually save your dog a lot of suffering. Dogs have what behaviorists call calming signals, subtle behaviors they use to de-escalate tension and communicate discomfort. Nordic dog trainer Turid Rugas identified over 30 of them. And chances are your dog has been using them around you for years and you've never noticed. Yawning. Not because they're tired. A yawn in a tense situation is your dog saying, "I need space. I'm overwhelmed, please back off." Lip licking. A quick flick of the tongue over the nose in the absence of food is almost always a stress response. Turning away. Your dog won't look at you during a scolding? They're not being stubborn. They're trying to diffuse the situation. Shaking off. Like after a bath, but when nothing's wet, that's your dog physically releasing tension, like hitting a reset button. Sniffing the ground. Suddenly fascinated by a patch of grass, they're not distracted. They're avoiding a stressor. Once you learn to see these signals, you can't unsee them, and your relationship with your dog will shift completely. Here's what makes dogs unlike any other animal on Earth. Over 15,000 years of living alongside humans, dogs didn't just get domesticated. They evolved specifically to understand us. Dogs are the only non-human species that instinctively follows a human pointing gesture. Even wolves raised by humans can't do it reliably. But a puppy who has never been trained will look where you point because they're literally wired to read you. They track your gaze, they read your face, they feel your emotions before you express them. There's a reason therapy dogs work, a reason dogs are used in hospitals, grief counseling, autism support. It's not a trick, it's not training, it's biology, it's evolution. It's a 15,000-year friendship encoded into their DNA. And every time your dog curls up next to you on the couch, that's not just comfort seeking. That's the result of thousands of generations of a species choosing to be close to yours. Think about that for a second. So let's bring it all together. Here's what we covered today. That stare, it's an ancient bonding mechanism, not a food request. Tail wags have a direction, and that direction carries meaning. The guilty look is your dog reading you, not expressing remorse. Dogs have the same emotional brain structures as humans. They feel deeply. Calming signals are your dog's way of asking for help. Learn to see them. Your dog didn't just choose you. Their entire species evolved to be with yours. Now go look at your dog. Really look at them. What are they saying right now? Drop it in the comments. I genuinely want to know. And if this video opened your eyes, share it with someone whose dog deserves to be understood. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.